You want to know how someone goes crazy? Simple. You break them and then pretend it never happened. The world doesn't stop for the broken. It doesn't care if you're bleeding inside. It just keeps moving faster, colder, louder. And if you scream, no one hears you. No one wants to hear you. So I stopped screaming and I started listening to the silence. That's where I found the truth. I wasn't born a monster. Society made me one. They gave me the mask, told me to smile, obey, conform. But inside, I was drowning. Rage, pain, chaos all bottled up while the world clapped for the lie I became. I'm not broken, I whispered now. I was remade by pain, by rejection, by the silence they forced on me. This isn't weakness, this is clarity. The system isn't built for people like myths, built to destroy us. Reward the fake, silence the deep thinkers, punish the ones who dare to ask why. They call me crazy, but maybe I just see things for what they really are. The smiles fade, the order, fragile, the world, a machine that grinds souls into silence. But I won't stay silent, not anymore. I'm not done yet, I say. And I won't apologize, because in this sick, twisted circus, the ones you call broken, we're not the victims. We're the ones who see the truth, and the truth, the Joker was never the problem. The world that created him was. They say silence is safety, but not for me. I was born loud in a world that punishes noise. They told me to follow the rules, stay in line, smile when I'm told to smile, but I'm not made for that. I don't fit there. Mold I break it to see. I am the rebellion, not with guns, not with power, but with truth. I show what people try to hide, pain, anger, the real face behind the smile. They hide it, I wear it ever. Since we're born, the game's fixed. They teach you not to think, just obey. Don't ask questions, don't be curious, just do what you're told. It starts in school, it ends in the grave, and somewhere in between you forget who you are. Me, I never forgot. I remember everything, the lies, the masks, the fake smiles. They said school was for learning, but they really meant learn to sit down and shut up. Then you grow up, get a job, be grateful, work like a machine, feel empty but smile anyway. That's the game. Edward Bernays, he knew it. He used media to shape minds. They sell us products, but more than that, they sell us dreams, fears, and fake choices. Didn't choose this world, but this world made me, piece by piece, pain by pain. And when I broke, I woke up. They want us to believe the system is fair, that if we try hard, we'll be happy, that if we keep quiet, we'll be safe. But I've seen the truth. The system doesn't want your freedom, it wants your silent soul. I ask, if we've been trained since birth, how can we be free? Is freedom even real, or just another lie we've been told? Maybe the only real freedom is saying no. No to the silence, no to the game. I remember the moment I snapped. It wasn't loud, it was quiet. A small betrayal, a look, a laugh, a door closed in my face, and suddenly I saw it all. The truth, the lie, the trap, pain. I know it well. It crushed me, but it also built me. When I had nothing left, I found something else, me. The real me, not the one they created, the one I became. So here I am, no mask, no lies, just me, the one they tried to silence. But I won't be quiet anymore. The circus, this isn't just a show, it's a distraction. The clowns, they're the media. These are the masters of ceremony, the ones who direct the show, pulling the strings behind the scenes. They are the ones who decide which acts get the spotlight and which get swept under the rug. They are the ones who call the shots, who pretend to play the game of democracy while secretly pulling the levers of control. They make promises they don't intend to keep, manipulate public opinion, and craft policies that keep the circus running smoothly, all while wearing the mask of concern and integrity. In this circus, they are the ultimate performers, convincing us that we have a say in the show, when in reality, we are just passive spectators in a game rigged from the start. Not here to inform, but to entertain. Juggling scandals, tossing lies, turning truth into noise. They feed us sound bites, not substance. keep us laughing so we don't ask real questions. The ringmasters, the politicians, masters of illusion. They choose what we see, hide what we shouldn't. They promise change, deliver control. Behind their smiles are strings, and we just puppets. And then there's us, the audience, watching, cheering, outraged but silent. We buy the tickets, we fill the seats, we keep the circus alive. Our laughter isn't joy, it's surrender. Toxic positivity has become our drug. Smile through the pain, they say, but the jokers laugh. That's rebellion. He sees the lie, the fake progress, the empty promises. He doesn't play the game, he breaks it, not out of rage but clarity. The silence after not defeat. Rebirth. He no longer needs permission, no longer seeks validation. He walks alone but awake. This isn't escape, it's confrontation. The courage to be real in a world of masks. Sartre said, existence precedes essence. We are what we choose, and the Joker chooses truth. No armor, no lies, just raw defiant selfhood. There's no revenge here, only evolution. He's not done because he's still becoming. Not broken, remade, and you, yes, you walk this path. No masks, no roles, just you. Would you dare? The camera zooms a cracked mirror. The reflection isn't a villain, it's a survivor, a rebel, a truth. Fitting in was never the goal. The world told you to blend in, but you were born to break free. And as the screen fades, one truth echoes. You were never meant to fit in. You were meant to break free and be remembered. So here we are. The circus fades. The lights dim. The crowd disperses. And in the silence, you finally hear it. You, not the noise, not the masks, not the voices telling you who to be. Just you, breathing, existing, alive. You've been lied to, sold a dream that wasn't yours. Taught to smile when you were bleeding, taught to shrink to be accepted. But now you remember, you were not born to fit molds. You are not meant to follow scripts. You are not a product of algorithms, filters, or trends. You are the glitch, the error in the system, the one spark the machine can't control. You don't belong in cages made of comfort. You belong on the edge of becoming raw, real. Reborn. They'll call you crazy. They always do. When you question the rules, when you refuse to kneel, when your silence becomes strategy and your chaos becomes clarity. But let them talk, let them point, because rebels don't ask for permission. Outcasts don't wait for applause, and legends, they don't follow. They build paths where none existed. You are not here to survive. You are here to disrupt, to challenge the gods of conformity, to laugh in the face of mediocrity. And when they try to put your fire out, burn brighter. When they say you've changed, say I evolved. When they try to break you, smile, because they'll never understand the power of someone who's already been broken and rebuilt themselves on their own terms. This isn't an ending, this is ignition. This is the first breath after drowning. This is your invitation to the unfiltered, unapologetic, unbreakable version of you. So take the paint off your face, take the weight off your shoulders, step out of the crowd, stand in the mirror, and say it out loud. I was never meant to fit in. I was meant to burn through the noise and leave a legacy the world can't ignore. Now go and make them remember your name. Enough of being quiet when your soul is screaming. Enough of shrinking for comfort, for validation, for permission. Enough of calling survival success. You weren't born to crawl, you were built to break gravity. You've waited long enough. For the right moment, for the right people, for the perfect plan. But here's the truth, no one tells you. The clock doesn't wait, and neither should you. The world will keep spinning whether you stand still or rise. So why not rise? Why not shock the world with your resilience? Why not let the world feel your fire unfiltered, unchained, undeniable? They told you to stay in line. You weren't meant to walk a line. You were meant to draw your own, to rip the script and rewrite the rules, to take all your pain, all your scars, all your silence, and turn them into power, because you are not your trauma. You are not your past. You are not the opinion of people who couldn't see your vision. You are the storm they didn't expect, the voice they couldn't mute, the comeback they never saw coming. Let them doubt you. Let them misunderstand you. Let them laugh and then let your results slap the world awake. Because silence isn't always weakness. Sometimes it's preparation. Sometimes the quietest ones come back the loudest. And sometimes the broken ones return unstoppable. So don't fear failure, fear regret, fear becoming a watered-down version of yourself. Fear dying with your greatness still trapped inside today. Right now, this moment is your line in the sand. This is where you stop running from who you are and start becoming who you were always meant to be. Not tomorrow, not someday. Now, so stand tall, speak loud, burn bright. The world doesn't need more followers, it needs warriors. It needs you, because the most dangerous person is the one who finally remembers their worth, the one who doesn't need validation to move, the one who looks in the mirror and says, I'm done waiting, it's my time, and nothing will stop me now.